today you're getting another boot review. This one being the Vapor 13. Spoiler alert, I love this football boot. Fortunately, I've had to retire them because I've beaten my pair up. So in memory of those, we're getting a review. Let's get into this. Now, as with any BootScanner review, we're gonna give you what is on offer from the actual boot, obviously, the pros, the cons, and some alternatives with what is on offer. This boot offers a 360-degree Flyknit upper, as well as a NikeSkin overlay. Amazing. It properly hugs your feet. There is a subtle, very thin layer of structuring because Flyknit by itself is very flimsy. You can actually see the patterns of where the structure is in this design of this Dream Speed 1. The sole plate continues with the tradition of a material being a speed boot, leading to a chevron stud pattern. These boots are super aggressive when they're new. Mine are worn, so it's not gonna look that aggressive. But with any speed boot, with a chevron or bladed pattern, they're going to be super aggressive, ultimately made for speed and explosiveness. It's that simple, guys. The lacing system, very simple. Straight down the middle. No muss, no fuss, it's just mwah. And that's what's on offer from the Vapor 13. Now onto the pros. There's some explosive traction. The chevron sole plate adds for a lot of bite and aggressiveness when pushing off. Great for forwards, but realistically, it's great for anyone. If you want to be quick, you want to be fast off the feet, this sole plate adds enough bite into the ground that allows you to push quicker. The full Flyknit construction of this football boot allows for a barefoot and ultra thin feeling. When you're on the ball running, you can actually feel the ball and your feet make connections. There's no extra padding. It's ultra light and super thin. The lockdown of this boot with the 360-degree fit is immaculate. When you actually put the boot on your foot, it wraps your feet completely, allowing for, again, your foot to be locked down in the boot, leading to your foot and the boot fusing simultaneously when working. But now, like with anything, we have to get to the cons, and these are the issues with this boot. Now, onto some of the cons. This is a Flyknit football boot, and even though Flyknit does allow for a bit more freedom in the wider foot area, in terms of your foot size of being narrow, regular, and wide, for wider feet players, it might be a bit difficult and uncomfortable to wear this football boot. I've worn these for years. I've had these boots since 2020. I have some durability issues and complaints. Even when I first started wearing them, I started to see that the NikeSkin upper did break. It tore quite easily, it frailed, it peeled. Although it held up quite well overall, it was really because I rotated my football boots. If I played in these 24/7, they would have broken a lot quicker. So be aware of that. If you're constantly wearing the same football boots time and time again, they may only last you 3 months. And these may only last you 2. You also have to keep in mind what field and what surface you're playing on. My Vapors are made for firm ground. But at the time, I needed them in a pinch, and I have worn them on AG multiple times. That doesn't help with the durability issues at all, guys. Just be aware of that. I know I spiel, don't wear FGs on AG, don't wear FGs on AGs. Yes, I do wear FGs on AGs. Sometimes you got to, sometimes you have to, sometimes you don't have the luxury of AG boots. I now have AG boots, so I don't wear FGs on AG. And the final issue, these are a Vapor 13. Meaning we've had 14, 15, and 16 by now. The newer boots have better technology. The newer boots are going to be quote unquote better. Now, do I fully agree with that? No. But this is the case, and this is a con with buying an older football boot. For example, the Vapor 15 and the Vapor 16 both have air zoom technology. Air zoom actually is something I wish I could put on the Vapor 13 because I do enjoy the bounciness and the sensation of wearing the air zoom unit in the football boot. But that's probably my opinion, and those are the cons. Very general, very basic, very obvious cons of a great football boot. Let's be honest, let's make one thing very absolutely clear. We are truly spoiled for alternatives to a Vapor 13 in this day and age. In 2025, there are so many alternatives to go through. These are just a few that I have on hand that I can show you personally. You have, starting off, obviously, the Vapor 15 and the Vapor 16. These boots carry over the Flyknit and or grip knit from the Vapor 13, as well as aggressive stud patterns, and with the addition of air zoom units. Then if we're looking at Puma, you have the Puma Ultra, whether it's the Ultra 5, whether it's an older Ultra like I have here, the Ultra Ultimate, you have that. From Adidas, you have something like the F50s, a phenomenal speed boot. It's not a knitted per se speed boot, it's more of a synthetic. And if you're looking along those lines and you want to keep a barefoot feel, you're gonna go and look for something like what I have on hand here in the Speedflow 0.1. Very aggressive in the sole plate. It actually offers carbon fiber in the sole plate, so it's a bit more springy than in the Vapor 13. And it does offer a barefoot, and I truly mean it when I say it, barefoot feel, because the upper is so thin. Then we have some lesser known people like Skechers. Skechers Razor is a quality football boot. It offers a knitted construction. It also offers an internal system similar to what is found on the Vapor 13, but also gives you a synthetic toe box area similar to a Vapor 10. You also have anything in the knitted category in the Furons from New Balance, and finally, Mizuno. You want something purely synthetic, purely thin, purely barefoot, purely speed orientated? You're choosing the Alpha, whether it's the 1, the 2, the Elite, MIJs, the Japan model, or any other takedown model. You're choosing the Alphas. But if you want something with a bit of knit, you want a single tongue, a fully closed one-piece construction of a football boot within the upper, you're looking at a Beta. The Beta 4s, even though it does offer a leather toe box, similar to the Razor as an alternative, offers you everything else that a Vapor 13 can offer you, with the added benefits actually of a leather forefoot. The only thing that would maybe sway me off is the traction. The aggression of the sole plate isn't as sharp as the rest of the other options. But those are the alternatives, guys. We're blessed for alternatives. And if you're lucky, you can find yourself a pair of Vapor 13s anyways on a reseller website. Now to summarize, the Vapor 13 is a fantastic football boot and truly is one of the best football boots Nike has ever made. It offers everything. After this boot came out, it's just been subtle variations and subtle additions to what this boot actually was. I don't think it can get any better than this in terms of when it came out, the offer, and what was on the market at the time. Truly, I truly believe that. But anyways, if you like all of this content that we give you here, and you like reviews, and you want to see some more stuff reviewed, leave a like, subscribe, comment what you want to see reviewed down below. I'll see if we don't have it in our office, if we don't have it here, I'll see if we can get it as soon as possible so we can get you that review out. Go to BootScanner.com, subscribe to our newsletter, follow us on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video.